Hi guys, I've just got off the phone to speaking to Abby. Go on, off you go. Abby and Paul. Now, Abby drew my attention to a hater who come onto the channel, Holy Pole. I have removed them. They were making nasty comments, getting everybody wound up, so they're now gone. So if anybody spots something like that, just drop me a line on my YouTube so I know. It's easier for me if you're one of my WhatsApp members. The people who are on my WhatsApp are people I've met at meet and greets, and they can phone me and let me know, and I can sort that straight away. It's a little bit difficult for me to go through all the messages trying to find people who are putting nasty comments on, guys. And there's always one who stirs things up. So I have cleared this last one off and cleared all their remarks that I can find. But if you do find somebody on there, don't get involved in an argument with them. Just drop me a message, let me know. It will get back to me, and then I can get them off the site, guys, because we don't need people like that on my site. Right, now, me and the boys are still on this railway walk. It's beautiful, this bit. I'm still in the cutting, look. There's Sooty and Snoop on the track ahead of me. The trees are starting to bud, but it's going to be a while before the leaves start pumping up, guys. But it's lovely in here. I'm sheltered from the wind. You can just hear the wind in the top of the trees here. Not too bad, this section. I'm heading back now towards Lavenham. We've gone over our halfway mark and we're heading back. There, can you hear the wind? Can't hear many birds this morning. Usually you get a whole crescendo of birds singing, but I can't hear many birds this morning. There's one to my right in the trees, but that's about the only one I can hear. Right. When I get back this afternoon, it will be this afternoon by the time I get back, I intend to go and see my mum if I'm okay. If I'm not okay, what I'll probably do is just go and deliver the present and not actually go in. Peter wise, I don't think I'm going to go and see Peter today. The last thing I want to do is give my parents, go on, off you go, and Peter my cold. But we'll see how I'm feeling this afternoon. I will go and get some lem sips on the way home as well. Keep myself dosed up. Go on then, off you go, fellas. Go on, sir. Good boy. This is beautiful. I have passed quite a few people, mainly walkers, not so many with dogs this morning. So it's a beautiful day for it. The wind keeps the temperature down a little bit. I think it'd be quite hot. If it wasn't for the wind, I think it would be quite hot today. Wait. Go on up, up. Good boy. They just jumped over a tree. My turn now. There we go. Oh. So, this is lovely. This is really nice. Right, what shall we talk about, guys? We've spoken about holidays before. We talked about cars, flights, things like that. School. When I was at school, I went through lots of schools when I was a child, mainly because my parents were moving about. I started my schooling in Newmarket at the age of 5, and then no sooner did I start the school than we moved to a little village just about 7 miles away from Newmarket, so I ended up going to that school instead. Good boy, Snoop. And most of my schooling was done where I live now, because I moved to this area of Suffolk when I was 11 years old. So I did 3 junior schools and then started in the mainstream schools to finish off. I think I did 6 schools in total through all the moves. Made lots of friends, and you lost lots of friends, which was quite disruptive as a child, because you get all your mates and then suddenly you're moving on and you've got to make all new friends. So that was a little bit disruptive. I'd never do that to a child. If I had a child, I'd stay in one particular area and let them finish their education in one site, and that's what I did with my 2 children. They went to schools and they stayed there for the whole of their education, so a lot less traumatic for them. Straight on, Soot. Go on then, off you go. Go on. No, this way, straight on. Good boy. Snoop, this way. Snoop, this way. Try and get the boys around the fence, that's it. Right, we're around this fence, guys. Right, so yeah, so I had all my school. My last schooling was where I currently live. I did go to college. I went to college for 4 years, but that was to do with my work. My apprenticeship was done at the college in Bury St Edmunds, and I was there from 1976 to 1979. It was a 4-year apprenticeship. The last year, I think we just had to do a few days. We didn't have to do big blocks on our last year. Really good. I really enjoyed college. Because I was doing something I was really interested in. I wasn't that keen on school. I never did like school. But once I got into a trade, and then I was just learning that trade at college and at work, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. And I was speaking to one of the apprentices over at Bury St Edmunds, and he was saying exactly what I said, that he really loved his job, and he said when he first started, he was doing something he loved and he was getting paid to do it, and he thought that was great. And I said I thought exactly the same. I said it only really changed once I started in a relationship, and instead of going to work and enjoying myself, it was a case of going to work to earn the money to pay the bills. So it all changed. But yeah, I stuck with it. I loved my education in the motor trade, and I loved the motor trade back then, more so then than I do now. What's happened with the motor trade now is the technology now in the vehicles, as you all know, has just gone on in leaps and bounds. And if you're not going to stay up to date with it, and I'm not into all this electronics, guys. I'm old school. A lot of people I know don't like all these bells and buzzers when you get in the car. Hang on, Sooty. Hang on, you've got a branch wrapped around his leg. Go on then, off you go. Good boy. A lot of the older people don't like getting in the car and it chiming away at them to tell them their seatbelt's on, or the handbrake's on, or the lights have been left on. There's chimes for everything, guys. And a lot of people don't like that. They just want to get in the car, start it, drive it, stop it and get out. They don't want to have all these bells and whistles going off. And I'm very much the same. I love my little Jimny because it doesn't do all that. It's a really lovely basic car. It gets you from A to B, it stops, it starts, it's reliable, and it doesn't have all this flipping technology tied up in it like the new vehicles do. So that's why I like the older cars. And that's why I really want to get out of the motor trade when I hit retirement, to get away from all this software updates and reprogrammings. It's not what I'm about, guys. I'm hands-on mechanical. I like the proper faults you get, you know, engines, gearboxes, axles, brakes, proper faults, not electronic faults. So yes, that's why I'm itching to get out of the motor trade when I can. So I haven't got long to go. I've got 10 months, and I think it's 18 days now, guys. I'd have to check on my app to see what it is. But yes, we're coming down, guys. We're coming down. And I can remember my elder sister, she had the same app on her phone, and she was counting down to her retirement, and I'm no different. And to think she was doing that 12 months ago, and now I'm doing the same thing. Right, guys, I'm going to sign out now, and I shall speak to you later. Okay, bye-bye.